What is up, everybody? My name's Devin, and today I'm going to be doing the Nuggets versus the Lakers. It's going to be a Laker game. It's going to be sweet. And also, the Cubs are playing right now, too. It's in the playoffs, so I'll do both. And I'm going to just put in the title. Alright, it usually takes a bit for people to come, so still nobody's going to be here. But yeah, we are doing the Lakers game, and we're on commercial. Oh my god, you guys are already here. Oh man, I thought I was gonna get some. I thought I was gonna get some off time. We got Lakers and Dodgers for life. You were the first person. Yo, what's up, man? Lakers and Dodgers for life. We got the regulars here already. Prince Andrew here. You know what? You were first like 3 times in a row, and you know what? You just lost this time. And then, oh, Hector Munoz, he's never, this is the earliest he's come. But Hector Munoz, man, you guys are up there too. Okay, I got my top 4 of all the people that have been coming around recently. And I'm just being honest with you guys. I got the top 4 like right now. Like Prince Andrew, I don't know, he's been around. Anyway, I got top 4 for 4 right now. And we're on a commercial break for the Lakers, and I'm just watching the Lakers. I don't even care about baseball. And what is this? Who cares? Oh, it's the Cubs versus the Rockies. Okay, I'm gonna watch the Rockies here for a little bit, and you might see that I put the Rockies in my title. But you can change that later. You know what? They might come. It's 1-1. 2 guys are on bottom of the 11th. This is a crazy game. And honestly, I was watching the 9th inning, but then I kind of stopped watching, and I started drinking beer. And the Rockies are bringing somebody in, and now we're on commercial break on both. And the Rockies game, I hate to say it, and it's very rare in which baseball is better than basketball. But this wild card game in the bottom of the 11th is just a tiny bit better than preseason basketball. And we're looking at Luke Walton right now yelling at the referee in preseason. He's just trying to impress LeBron. And why is Luke Walton yelling at the referee in preseason? Who knows? Gotta be trying to impress LeBron. And let's go back to you guys. Anyway, it is back to the Lakers. Look at Luke Walton. He got a technical foul out of all that. He doesn't care. LeBron is the coach now. All he has to do is smile for the cameras. And number 5 for Denver is at the free throw line. And he made it easily. So it is 66-52. The Lakers look kind of confused on the court. And Kuzma is going to come in and throw the ball into Rondo. So it's Rondo, Kuzma, McGee, number 3. And I think it's that KCP. And number 3 shoots a 3. Not even close. Nuggets get the rebound. And this is what we don't want to see, is the Lakers just not hitting shots. Not being able to shoot super well when you're open was like one of the reasons why the Lakers weren't very good last year. Oh man, now I got to take out this. I got so many ads going. Well, let's see what's going on in the Cubs game. Actually, let's see what you guys are doing first. Oh man, people are already here. The Royal Lancaster. Oh man, I'm doing the Lakers game, and Arenado, and who is this guy on the Cubs? They're hugging each other out on the field, and that's a little bit embarrassing. They should not be doing that. They should not be doing that. Let's go to the top. Here we go. Go Lakers. Oh dude, go Lakers. How sweet does LeBron look in yellow? But it turns out that's not yellow. It's gold. But trust me, it's yellow. Because I'm taking a look at all my graphics now from last year and the color. And it is gold. Everything is looking gold. I take a look at those uniforms, that's yellow. I know a color when I see one. Here's the pitch. And Rusin is pitching. This is a huge game going down right now, people. I am now going to the Cubs game. Jesus, it is 1-1. Bottom of the 11th, wild card game to make it in the NL. And oh my goodness, we are going to the 12th inning. And who's up? For the Rockies, it's Gonzalez, Butera, and then McMahon. So it's not going to be the best at bat, but this is a crazy situation. Go, where are we at? Go Rockies. Oh, dude, we can beat the Rockies, I think, easier than the Cubs. I'll take either one because the Cubs are easy and the Rockies are easy. I mean, the fact that they got good records, good for them. They're in the wild card game. They're battling it out. Who cares? It's second tier teams. We'll take either one of them in the playoffs. And you wouldn't believe the Vegas odds if you looked them up on Google for the Dodgers to make the World Series, which is math. I was in a weird place 2 weeks ago with the Dodgers. I was completely off. I was completely off on everything. And I was off. F the Rockies, dude. But not F the Rockies. Honestly, I'd rather have the Rockies win because I think they're going to be easier to beat. They were hotter than hell against. They won 10 games in a row against like teams like the Padres. Let's take the Rockies. Finally, first, Hector Munoz, LeBron James just took a break already. It's awesome that he's playing preseason anyway. Yeah, that is just great. Hexar, hey yo, there he is. I went to a bar and then I was drinking some beer. I'm like, you know what? I'll go for the Cubs game, kind of the ending of it. And then it just kept going, and then they went to extra innings, and then I just came home. Hector Munoz, all the movie stars back in LA, seating courtside. Well, you know, because these are pretty cheap tickets, and you know, celebrities like the ones that we see, like kind of the second tier celebrities, they can't compete with that corporate money. So they're gonna milk these preseason tickets as much as they can, and then they can just say, hey, I sat courtside. Crazy mofo, what's up, man? What's up? Royal Lancaster, it is great to see you back. We were talking about you at the end of last stream when the Dodgers just dominated. We brought you up. You weren't there. But you know what? You didn't have to defend yourself. We didn't go too deep. And you know what? It was a game. Glad to see you're back. And then I even said at the ending of it, he's not coming back. I've seen guys like him before. Been on YouTube for years. 1 year. For 1 year, and they don't come back. Royal Lancaster's back. I underestimated him. Oh, he's here for the Nuggets. He's here for the Nuggets. Okay. He's here for the Nuggets. No matter what, he's got an in every game that we've played in the last like 2 weeks. I'm like, it's very easy to say, well, why are you here, dude? But it's been the Rockies, and now it was. And then I think I did a Broncos game. Or I don't know what it was, but he's got an in every time, and now it's the Nuggets. Royal Lancaster, you're in. Actually, you named all the teams right now. You're in. Lakers and Dodgers for life, still 1-1, bottom of the 11th. That's crazy. Royal Lancaster, go Avs. Nobody knows who that is. You come from Canada. Colorado and Canada, very similar. Different culture. You know what? We love having you around, but we don't understand you. We don't understand you. I think it might be the oxygen difference. You guys in Canada. Crazy mofo. LOL. Royal Lancaster. Cubs might score. Dude, it's 1-1 in the top of the 12th. Nobody's scoring. Crazy mofo. Rockies had the win and choked. Well, the Rockies, these are second tier teams. Last year, they didn't even put up any kind of a fight. And I underestimated the Dodgers they knew exactly what they're doing. This year, they did the minimum to make the NL West. They did the minimum to win the pennant, so they have the maximum to win the World Series. It was a thing of genius. I think that I underestimated them because they're like, anyway, they're major favorites, I think. I think it's like 70-30. Lakers and Dodgers for life. It's gonna be a bad night for Colorado. All right, at this point, I am going for the Rockies. I would much rather play the Rockies than the Cubs. I mean, all they got is like 2 or 3 people. I don't even know anything about the Cubs, but from what I do know about the Rockies, I would rather take them. They seem to be good, but not that good. Let's just take the Rockies. We know they can beat them. We can beat them. We beat them 5-0. Oh no, 5-2. 5-2. Let's just play the Rockies. And then after we beat the Braves, who were major favorites again, weirdly, like I was like, oh, I thought that was going to be a good. No, we're favorites. Here we go. Where are we at? It's gonna be, oh, Hector Munoz. Hockey starts tomorrow. Go Kings. I cannot. If I start doing hockey, the girlfriend will kill me. Maybe towards the end of the season, playoffs maybe. Hockey's a rough one, and that I will say that of all the ones, hockey is the one that's out of the box. But I do like it. But I mean, I don't know anything about baseball or basketball, but hockey I know nothing. Oh, Prince Andrew, hey, Royal Lancaster, how's your October going? You know, you guys are way ahead of me. I'm going to go faster. Just drop the first like. Lakers and Dodgers for life. He gets YouTube. Royal Lancaster, easier to beat. Be careful what you wish for. Working. Royal Lancaster. So obviously you're not flying airplanes for the Air Force. Because I can't imagine you being able to be on YouTube while flying planes. Whatever job you're doing for the Air Force, we love it. Thumbs up. You know what? Thank you for your service. But if you're obviously not flying planes, if you're flying planes, tell us now. It's now or never. Tell us now. Or if you're doing anything involved with planes. This and that. Say it now or forever hold your peace. Let's go. Oh, Jacob Lopez. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jacob, you were 5 today, Jacob, but that's pretty good. Thanks for coming. Prince Andrew, he's a Nugget fan now. Forgot the Rockies. He's literally, he's been dealt some good cards to be hanging around here for the last little bit. That's for sure. It's the Nuggets. You name whatever reason Lancaster has a reason to be around. He's around. I even said at the end of last stream, it was a long one, and I even feel bad about it now. I was like, oh, he's not coming back. But I forgot that the Rockies are still playing. All right, we're going to the game. Here we go. 1-1. I'm probably going to get loads of dislikes. Because these people come and they're like, ah, screw this guy. Drew Butera batting 193. All right, they're at the bottom of the barrel. Pitching is P. Hendricks. And I just don't like the way the Cubs kind of look. The blue and the white, it's too obvious. I don't like either of these teams, actually. I fucking goddamn hate both of these teams. I would rather go for the Cubs. I'm going for the Cubs right now. Like, if I had to pick which team I liked more, let's say the Dodgers were out of it. For the sake of it, I would just say the Cubs, because you know what? The Rockies, it's not even it's a mountain. It's not even an animal. For some reason, I hate the Cubs. I don't like them, either of them. I'm sorry. Lancaster, I don't know why. I kind of like the Broncos. And he just hit a drop. Oh, and we got 2 outs. And we got 2 outs. Where we go? Lakers Dodgers for life. Laughed my ass off. Prince Andrew, Broncos took an L last night too. That was an L. That was an L, but that was also a win that they needed just for like the division and where they're at. But they held up pretty nicely, and they held up pretty nicely. It was, if it wasn't such a bad loss because of just the records, and they looked pretty decent. I like the Broncos. I think Von Miller, I don't know where he was last night. Where was Von Miller? You got this new guy Mahomes. You got to get in there and you got to hit him hard. Where was Von Miller? Somebody should have told him that he was supposed to get in there. Crazy mofo. Lancaster likes the Avalanchers of hockey. Royal Lancaster. During Dodger game, I was working. Royal Lancaster, I believe you. Does YouTube believe you? Probably not. YouTube, for the most part, does not give people the benefit of the doubt. But you don't have to go see it. Royal Lancaster, even people said, where's Lancaster? And I even said he's probably working, and then you're probably not flying airplanes. Anyway, you weren't there. I had your back, is what I'm saying. I think you might just be a legit Colorado fan. Andre Mark, double titled clickbait is real. Oh, dude. It is super real. And who cares? It's a goddamn website we're on right now. The website doesn't care. Just do what you got to do. And there's only 14 people here in 15 minutes. There were more before, but you know, that's okay. And I just want to see what that looks like. Let me double check the double. Oh man, I've got to hit play. What's going on with the Laker game? And now we got to refresh that. All right, let's see what's going on with the Laker game. This is the reason I jumped. It is 74-70. The Lakers are up by 4 with 2:31. I just missed probably the best quarter in basketball in the last weeks, and we got Zubac at the free throw line. And it is 74-70. Oh my goodness. What was I missing? And now I'm getting a major advertisement in the middle of the thing. We're on commercial break in the baseball. This is, I don't know if it's really possible to do 2 sports at once. Come on, just work stream. My internet is at the end of its line. All right, hit and play. Gotta close down the pop-up because every single time you tap one of these shady streams, they gotta put up a pop-up. Close up the second pop-up because I was... Oh, here we go. Zubac from Croatia.
The 32 pick by this Laker team in his 3rd year now here in Los Angeles.
The 3rd pick.
Pizza Zubac. At the line, 2.5 to go in the 3rd.
Okay.
Well, the 2018-19 NBA regular season.
All right, we're going to turn off the people that are obviously better than me at this. Wow. Zubac, this is his 3rd year in the league. It is 74-70, 2:31 left. Lakers are beating Denver. That's even without LeBron. That's without LeBron. And it is 75-70. Nuggets have the ball. They're passing it around. 25 has it. Does an alley-oop to number 24, a huge white guy. And his name is, it looked like Chum Lee. And now we got Caruso on the floor, the best bald basketball player in the world. And he passes it up pretty quickly. He gives it to number 10, and number 10 turns it over, but luckily they call a foul. Plum Lee. That is so hilarious. I saw his name. His name isn't Chum Lee, like in the guy from Pawn Stars. His name is Plum Lee. And it looks like he's kind of like the new version of remember the guy that we had on our team last year from he was a twin, Brook Lopez. I think that guy, I think Plum Lee is like the new Brook Lopez on Denver. And now we got number 10, Svi Milhailuk. Jesus, that is the hardest name to pronounce in the history of names. Name's V. S-V-I. There are no vowels in his name. Or no, yeah, no, wait, what is it? Vowels? No vowels in his name. Well, I guess I is one. And it is 72-75. It's now a 5-point game. Let's see where we're at. Oh, I'm way behind. Oh, and we got Dodgers. I'm not doing a good job here, people. And we're in the bottom of the 12th. Oh my goodness, here we go. I'm just gonna read all the comments and get back to the sports. And the second baseman just made a sweet play for the Rockies. Number 9 in the field. Number 9, when it came down to it, put in the effort and was the alpha on the team. The other guy just was. Anyway, who's number 5? Number 9. Oh, that's LeMahieu. LeMahieu is the second baseman, and I think he might be doing a lot of work for this team, but maybe he doesn't get a lot of credit. Anyway, Lancaster likes Avalanche hockey during the Dodger game. I was working. Andre Mark, double title clickbait is real, plus Cubs, because you're screwed. Oh, how are we screwed from the Rockies? Please just put 1, 2, 3 top 3 reasons why the Lakers or the Dodgers are screwed because of the Rockies. We just beat you guys. Of course, we'd rather take you guys than the Cubs. Lakers and Dodgers for life. Just curious, can YouTubers see who dislikes their videos? No. There's no way. No. That's the one thing that they don't show you. But honestly, from the YouTuber's perspective, you'd be surprised how little that you can tell what's going on. For like the first months, you guys just look like a blur of people. Yeah, no, you can't tell who's disliking. But that's a good question, actually, because that's one that I asked myself back in the day. No. Dislike videos, that is going to the grave. On YouTube, I mean, YouTube played the long game in terms of video. It's going to be TV. And one thing that they put into the grave is probably disliked videos. Like, that's probably the one thing you don't got to worry about. You should be disliking videos you don't like. Prince Andrew, imagine we have to play the Rockies again to decide the NL champ, as if 163 games wasn't enough. Oh, dude, that's the best thing I've ever heard, because we've already beat them. And they're going to be tired after playing like an 11. You know, they're going to be tired. They won 10 games in a row. They're going to be tired. We are like the most rested team in the league. Turner didn't even play for a third of the season, and Buehler was in AAA for a third of the season. I don't know. We're a very rested team, and I think that Buehler, because he's kind of an unknown quantity, actually kind of has more value in the World Series than maybe Kershaw last year. Somebody that's been in the league for so long, people know what he's doing. People don't seem to know what Buehler's doing. I think we're major favorites to win the whole thing. Where are we at? Andre Mark, no, you can't. You can only see who's viewing, but you can't see who's viewing unless they comment. And another thing about YouTube that's crazy is because there's like loads of people. This is the one thing that you notice when you're doing YouTube and you're not like a watcher, is that there are way more people that are on YouTube than like use their accounts and comment and even like videos. There are people that are on YouTube all the time that have never even liked a video. And YouTube is the one spot where a lot of times maybe subscribers are actually, if you have 500 subscribers, like I have more people that come around than the 500 subscribers would say. It's because these people, they're just regular people. They don't care about YouTube. They're just watching what they watch. And it just kind of naturally puts you up there because they've seen me before, but they're not liking it. Or they don't even got a name. Yeah, most people, I think at least a third of the people on YouTube aren't actually engaging at all. But yet that's where they get all their entertainment. I gotta go faster with these questions. It's the opposite of Instagram. No, yo, yikes, I'm a Warrior fan, but go Lakers, LeBron James. He's a regular. Lakers and Dodgers for life. 77-72 Lakers. Josiah Henry, been a Laker fan since I was 5. Man, I miss Randall. Josiah, I didn't realize that you can put in that much effort and not get a job. It changes even changes the ball game for me as somebody that doesn't play basketball. Like, that just means that even I could put in a lot of effort at a job and still get fired. The second half of the season, he put in more effort than anybody. He threw a lot of elbows, and they were beneficial elbows for us, but he still didn't get the job. So I miss him big time. I mean, another person in that category I miss is Nance Jr. Another guy that, like, we weren't paying him that much for what we got out of him. And yes, we're going to have to pay Randall. We're going to have to pay Randall, but we got him for like 2 years for cheap. But no, we didn't pay him. I miss him too. But another down part about Randall is he never kind of had a mind meld with Lonzo. They never quite had the chemistry. Pop-ups, it's his porn. No, it's my shady stream websites. There's no pop-ups on porn. There hasn't been pop-ups on porn in since 2009. I mean, Andre Mark, how old are you? What is he, like 40? Royal Lancaster, Cubs, Rockies on. Royal Lancaster, if you're still here, I'm sorry if I was making fun of you. LeBron James, go Cubbies. Hosea Henry, excited to see how Lonzo Ingram and Kuzma does. Oh, people love Kuzma so much. Oh, man. Where were we at? I'm not even doing either. This is the worst YouTubing I've ever done. I just got a title up right now. And we're on commercial break on both. So I'm gonna go fast. Where are we at? Okay. Oh man, you guys, thank you for coming, everybody. Keep leaving comments. I will get to them. Excited to see how Lonzo, Ingram, and Kuzma does. I think Ingram, we've seen a lot of what he's gonna do. Lonzo, I think he's gonna improve big time, but be pretty much the same on defense. Like, we saw what he can do on defense. He's great. Kuzma, it's going to be very exciting to see what they all do. And what's even better is they have the best basketball player in the world to teach them how to do it. Like if we have, no team was as talented as the Lakers last year. Were we good? Did we win games? Not really. But we had that talent. And now adding LeBron James, minus Randall, but adding LeBron James, like, just to teach them, it's the best situation that we can get. So even more so, I'm excited to see them too. We don't need Randall. He threw a lot of elbows, and the referees didn't like him. Andre Randall, better than McGee, especially in a couple years. Yeah, but I think Randall was going to cost $17 million a year. Lakers does for life. Hosea Henry, I've been saying since he left, we will regret letting Randall go. Oh man, there's the dog is whining. All right, I was going pee. And usually when I leave, I get more people following. Where are we at? I'm gonna refresh my. All right, let's just watch the Lakers. It is 84-78. 11. Let's watch the basketball or the baseball. But man, all right, it is blurry. It is 1 and 2. Man, what should I do? I don't know what to do. 84-80. Lakers are playing Denver. 11 minutes left in the fourth. And in the top of the 13th inning, in the wild card game, I'm doing baseball. Guess what, people? I'm closing that down. And I'm just going to only look at baseball. This is pretty sweet. 1-1. It's 1 and 2. Swung on and it's hit, and that is an out from the center fielder. And the Cubs are able to get an out. And now I'm going to find the... And now I got to go back to my shady website. Hang tight. I closed down the Lakers. And now I'm just going to watch the baseball. Come on, just work. All right, what was I on? Here we go. Try this one. All right, people. Okay, here we go. Top of the 13th inning. It's 1-1 to a guy on the Rockies, and that's a ground ball to second, and that is going to be out number 2. So, all right. So here we go. I'm just gonna. It's Chicago versus Rockies. It's 1-1. Top of the 13th inning, and there are now 2 outs, and it's a crazy game. 2018 postseason picture. We have the Yankees versus the Athletics, and wow, the Yankees versus that should be a pretty good. It would be sweet. Oh, and then the Astros versus the Indians. That would be so sweet if the Astros and Red Sox both go out in the playoffs, and we got to play the Yankees. That is the best situation that we can hope for. And top of the 13th. And this guy just got a base hit. The shortstop for the Cubs wasn't that great. And number 27 just got a hit for the Rockies. They got a guy on base. And they're probably going to steal. Like, why not? And what happened to Lester? So I guess, oh, Hendricks. Hendricks is pitching for the Cubs. And Lester, he only gave up 1 run for a really long time. He only ended up giving 1 run. I guess that's pretty good. And it was Charlie Blackmon. Oh my goodness. And it's now 84-80 on the Lakers game. Andre Mark, we have young raw talent. We'll be good. LeBron James, there's no Dodger game tomorrow. NLDS starts Thursday. No, dude, it's tomorrow. Oh, no. Yeah, I think it might be Thursday. Or today, I should say. You should start... You doing a stream, Devin. Don't sweat it. You doing a stream, Devin. Don't sweat it. I don't sweat too much. I just want, like, when people come, it just has to be what they come for. Even if it's only half of what they want. Like, if it's... Otherwise, YouTube doesn't work. So maybe I sweat it sometimes. But if you're doing YouTube, you gotta do YouTube. Hosea Henry. Like every time somebody comes and they're angry, it's because they're not supposed to be here. They're like, why am I here? And then so we gotta bring them back. Where are we at? Oh, you're doing a great stream. Oh, Hosea Henry. Lakers and Dodgers. I see you on a couple different channels. I know you ain't a bandwagon. Oh, well, when it comes to doing, I just grew up in Los Angeles, and I was watching. Yeah. You're not talking to me, Andre. Yeah, we'll be all right, but I'm saying Randall will be a beast. Well, he was already a beast. The problem was that they never gave him any calls, and every single time there was a foul with Randall involved, they always called it against him. Randall really never changed his game though. He put in a lot of effort towards the ending. Yep, Randall will be amazing. He could be amazing. That is a very tough debate right there, and I'm not going to get involved. Oh my goodness. Rockies just got a base hit. And now they got runners on 3rd and 1st in the top of the 13th inning. Lakers and Dodgers for life. LOL, Josiah. I live on YouTube. Devin knows. Well, honestly, I don't know that much. I like to say that, but you like the Lakers and the Dodgers. And when it comes to YouTube and the Lakers and the Dodgers, you know what's going on. But you know what? You were at Dan's. I mean, you go to Dan's website or Dan's channel. But I've never seen you, if you don't get top comments on Lakers Nation or any of, maybe not as much as people think. Maybe you're like in terms of YouTube time, 8 out of 10. No, you're not a 10 out of 10, you're an 8 out of 10. But you're definitely an 8 out of 10. Crazy mofo, Dodgers versus Brewers in the NLCS. Oh, that'll be great. Who with the Brewers? No one's even heard of them. It don't matter as long as the Dodgers sweep the Braves and face whoever and have another crack at the World Series title. Crazy. Yeah, that's it doesn't matter. And I have a feeling that the Dodgers will be doing this for the next few years. you know, getting in the playoffs and being contenders. The Dodgers are kind of maybe like the new Yankees of the NL. You know what? Maybe we can't beat the Astros last year when they went on a complete tear. Kind of like the Red Sox this year. That's going to be tough to beat. It's almost like a mathematical anomaly. With last year, we couldn't beat the Astros, you know? And I think we're just going to be kind of that team. Oh my goodness, that's a base hit with 2 outs. And the Rockies score. So it's now 2-1, and number 14 is jacked up. The Rockies players are super jacked up, and they go up by 1 run. But Hendricks is pissed off with himself, and the inning isn't over. Rockies still got runners on second and third, and that was a super clutch base hit from whoever that guy was. Wilters, something. Crazy mofo. Oh yeah, that'll be great. Hosea Henry, this is a new guy. What's up, man? LOL. Yeah, I think I see you on Smooth Center a lot. Maybe not on Smooth Center a lot. Is that a new one that I don't even know about? LeBron James, Ryu is starting game 1 and Kershaw game 2. That I like that idea. I like that idea. Let's get the most out of everybody as early as possible in the playoffs. The playoffs turns into a lot of games in the end sometimes. Let's just start using, maybe even Stripling. Let's put in Stripling when it doesn't matter. Like, let's start off Ryu and Stripling and try to get wins. And that would be so badass. Lakers and Dodgers. Oh, now we're on a commercial break. Lakers and Dodgers for life. No, I don't go to Smooth. Royal Lancaster, Kershaw is 3rd tier pitcher. Ryu, never heard of him. Okay. Now you're just starting to say comments like I talk. Kershaw, 3rd tier pitcher, but I never say 3rd tier. Ryu, never heard of him. Well, thank goodness you haven't. Nobody has charted Bueller yet, and Kershaw, everybody knows about him. That's fine. We just beat you guys 5-0. 5-0. It was easy. Royal Lancaster, Hosea Henry, really, who you watch? Lakers and Dodgers for life, Venice Beach, DTLF, and RB the Breakthrough. That's probably where he hangs out. RB the Breakthrough. That's one I gotta look at. In terms of YouTube and new people, check out the channel Double Toasted, and it's kind of like an old school kind of like. It's more like a podcast, and they just put their stuff on YouTube, and after 4 years, it's finally starting to get hot. But imagine if you're like making that as a podcast. YouTube is going to love it. And YouTube does love it. Double Toasted. And they got Martin. Martin is so good. LeBron James, Royal Lancaster, Hinju Ryu. Yeah, you better respect that name. You gotta put some respect on that name. That's Hyun Jin Ryu. And you were using Ryu when you were in elementary school, doing fireballs with Ryu. You know, how do you put some respect on Ryu? Royal Lancaster, I get to play Ignorant 2, Lakers and Dodgers for life, and twerking. That's where I see you, DTLF, but mainly. Oh man, I gotta go faster. That's where I see you, DTLF, but mainly RB. I'm the only one always commenting RB the GOAT. I gotta check this one out. I don't even know about them. Hosea Henry, and saying the best YouTuber ever, in my opinion. Oh, is it Dan or RB the GOAT? If it's RB the GOAT, that's somebody that I gotta find out. Royal Lancaster, 13th. I'm back to your game, dude. This is one that you should be watching on TV. Tony Walters is at first base. 1-1. And the guy on third base for the Rockies is trolling the pitcher big time. He's like stomping around, kind of like Pui likes to do. Who is that guy? Number 8 for the Rockies. I think that's a good guy to have at third right now. Pitching is De La Rosa. And he's a lefty, and he's a sidearm. And goodness gracious, number 25 is going to have a very tough at-bat for the Rockies. This guy, he throws it like, oh my goodness. You don't want to be a lefty versus this guy, that's for sure. And there's 2 outs. And the Rockies are looking like they might actually win the game. Like, you should see their faces. And that gets by the pitcher, and nobody comes home. Almost a wild pitch, but not really. And the catcher is pissed. So it's 2-2. Cubbies game going to the 13th. Lakers and Dodgers for life. Yeah, I'm sure I've seen you somewhere, but it's small tube world. How is it small tube world? There is so much content going up. It is amazing how much I'm on YouTube and how much I miss. I wouldn't consider it a small tube world. The next biggest YouTuber is coming up right now. We don't even know their name. Strike 3. Innings over. Cubs are going to have to win the next, or score some runs. Yeah, RB is God. Dude, who is this guy? RB is there. Okay, well, I'm just gonna do whatever he does. Hosea, no, don't go there, Venice. What are you talking about? LeBron ain't the best anymore, skill-wise. Give it up. Andre Mark, he's definitely older. LeBron James, Hosea is KD then, or Steph. He's definitely LeBron. Ain't the best anymore. Well, he's still definitely the best. I mean, obviously, he made it to the finals all those years in a row. He can dunk on everybody in the league. LeBron has never been posterized. He can dunk on everybody. He's still the best. KD is so good around the rim and blocking. You know, he just loves jumping. You know, KD is pretty good around the rim, but not when LeBron's on the court. And KD just jumps out of the way immediately. How dare you? Andre Mark, he's definitely older. Hosea is KD or Steph. Crazy mofo. What's up? These rumors of Kevin Love possible trade to the Lakers. We don't want Kevin Love. We do not want Kevin Love. No way. We'd rather develop what we have. Cavs won't trade Love. That's their centerpiece. Well, if your centerpiece is Love, you are screwed. He is like the most underachieving basketball player in the last couple years. And I don't know for sure. I'm just talking off the top of my head. But he's been underachieving. KD is the best player on the planet. He better than James offensively and defensively. And Steph is more important than the world. Okay. You just put a lot on the table, Hosea Henry. You just put a lot of meat on the table. Let's get through this. KD is the best player on the planet. No. He is better than James offensively. I would say no. He does make those threes. He does make those threes, but so does LeBron. And he is so big, and he goes to the hoop, and nobody can guard him. Not even KD. He's not better than LeBron James defensively when he has to be there. LeBron can get lazy. We all know he can get lazy, but when he's standing in the lane, LeBron is as good as anybody defensively, and he'll get back really quickly the other way. I don't even think KD's better than LeBron defensively. Lakers and Dodgers for life. Oh, we're not even done with that one yet. And Steph is more important than the Warriors, but KD is better. Okay, well, Steph is... He is a diamond in the rough in terms of skill and what he brings to the team. Nobody does that. I mean, there are people that kind of do what Harden does. Harden's badass. So nobody does what Steph does. He like invented what Steph does. LeBron James, J.R. Smith would fit perfect in Los Angeles, in the Lakers, or the Clippers. I mean, there's another guy that hasn't done much. J.R. Smith. I don't know. I think that if we just spent enough time going around Los Angeles on all the pickup games at like the parks, we could probably find better that can do what J.R. Smith does. I'll be back. You know, Lakers and Dodgers for life. You don't have to. Hosea the Warrior, fan myself, I can agree with that. Why you got LeBron James though? I'm crazy mofo. I'm gonna say it ends in the 15th. LOL. Well, you know what? You could still be correct. Hosea, I don't know. For the hell of it, I got an account with KD pick and a Steph account. Hosea, yeah, honestly, I will admit I'm a IG. Honestly, will admit I'm an IG You can say Warrior bandwagon, but I mean, I am enjoying watching them and started to like them when they faced LeBron. Okay, I think you might need some commas. I think that sentence might need some commas. Okay, you put a lot on the table. Oh man, something's going on in the game. It's 2-1. Let's take a look. The pitch from Oberg, and it hit him. It didn't hit Gore, but I think Gore is saying that it hit him in the arm, so now they're going to check it. But possibly Gore is going to get to first. Yeah, honestly, I will admit I've been watching them and did play the Warriors in 2K13 though. If you're talking about video games, then that is a whole nother world that I can't even get involved in. Lakers will be the first though. LeBron James and Michael Jordan account and KD account and Alonzo to the Lakers with a pick. All right, maybe I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm just gonna scroll down. Where are we? Jesus, too many accounts. LeBron, I'm not logged into all of them. This is phone since I got the phone yesterday. You know, people that LeBron James, I'm not gonna ask any questions why. Hosea, yeah, you guys are video game players. Oh, here we go. Andre Mark, he's the real deal. Is that really your dad, Devin? I don't know if you were trolling me on my stream. Well, you could. The information is out there. Royal Lancaster, how do you like them apples? That's totally something somebody would say if they flew airplanes. Because, you know, people that fly airplanes, they're a little bit on the boring side. You know, they're spit and polish. And they're like, I'm going to say a joke. What should I say? What should I say? How about them apples? Royal Lancaster, I'm happy you're here. LeBron James, damn it. LeBron James, come on, Cubbies. Smooth Center, Chris Smooth. Moisty Meyer, Moisty Meyer. You are that guy's a Rockies and not a Yankees fan. Moisty Meyer, are you a Yankees fan? Thanks for coming. I remember you. Oh, Lakers suck. All right, well, this is YouTube. We'll take everybody. I do remember you. And what's the score of the Lakers? Oh my goodness, I should be doing the Lakers game. This is bad YouTubing. Moisty Meyer, you don't hold me to this one. Royal Lancaster, Cubbies getting beat down by a second-tier team. Second-tier team, and they are a second-tier team. The Rockies, they won 10 in a row. Everybody was talking about them. The media loved getting behind them, but who's on the team that's good? You got Blackman, you got Arenado. You got Arenado. Good for you. And let's see what's going on in the game. It's 3-2. It did not hit him. So this player for the Cubs should have taken one for the team there, because he would have been on base with no outs. So now it is 3-2. Oberg got super lucky. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Strike three. And then there's one out. And that was super bad luck for the Cubs. Why didn't he step into that one? Who knows? Lakers suck. Cubbies get a second-tier team. 2-1 Rockies. Cubs fans are the only ones more obnoxious than Dodger fans. Royal Lancaster, we are not even in the same category as obnoxious and the Cubs. Yes. Can Dodger fans be annoying? Yes. Can we beat people up in the parking lot? That happened like 2 or 3 times. But we have nothing on Cubs fans. Have you been to Chicago? And these are good people. They got jobs, they got wives, they got kids. They're responsible, good people. You put them in front of a TV with the Cubs on or the Bears on with some beer, and they turn into the worst humans you've ever met. It's not even the same category. LeBron James, Royal Lancaster, Rockies fans might buy you a beer. Cubs fans will knock one. Oh, dude, they're assholes. They're the only ones that made that Cubs fan that got in the way for Moises Alou. The guy moved out of the city, and that goes to show you what Cubs fans are when it came down to it. The guy that got in the way randomly when he was wearing his stuff, he didn't know what was going on. And Moises Alou, what a jackass. That shows you what Cubs fans are. The guy won't even come back to Chicago, and then Chicago as a city was like, oh my goodness, dude, we're so sorry. Here's the key to the city. We'll give you a free job, anything you want. Please come back to Chicago. And he's like, no, and get off my lawn. It's 2-1. How dare you put us in the same category as those people? But Rockies fans, I will say that they tend to be weed smokers, and I'm always a fan of those kind of people. I'm back. Tatum put Braun on a poster for your information. I've never seen it. I've never seen it. Lakers and Dodgers are up 2-1. All over the place too. Even my dog's fleas aren't as annoying. Devin, let's be real. Tatum did dunk on LeBron in the playoffs. I don't remember that one. Hosea, you beat me to it. Love the beast with Wolves, but third option with Cavs all depends on team system. Oh man, Andre. Love was a beast with the Wolves. Oh dude, he's a white guy in the NBA. Let's be real about that. And then move on. Terrell Gore, faster than Lofton, no bet. Bring it on, Rockies. Yeah, bring it on, Rockies. No problem. Hashtag Rocktober. And then give me a break. Here's the pitch, and that's foul back. There's 2 outs. Bottom of the 13th. Cubs are going down right now. Cubs are going down. Lakers are losing by 1. Now up by 2. Them apples laugh my ass off. Let's go Lakers. Karma Gore. LeBron is a journeyman running around the NBA looking for champions. Born Savior. You're a new guy. Let's take this seriously. Strike 2. 0-2. LeBron is a journeyman running around the NBA looking for champions. Yes. I will say that LeBron is in a tier all by himself in terms of what he can bring to any team. And you can have like your normal journeyman players, and then you there's journeymen in every sport, and then you have like your franchise. Strike 3, game's over, Cubs win. And then you can have your franchise players kind of like Kobe. And I think that we're seeing LeBron is in a whole category above maybe even Kobe, and he can literally be Kobe as a journeyman, which is the best ever. Rockies win. Born Savior. Amen, Born. De La Rosa, Rockies great. Focus, Devin. My bad, Royal. Later, Devin. Rockies eliminated. The Cubs crazy. Champion Katie brings more. Brewers 4-5. All right. Well, this was in terms of just doing it right. Probably not the best stream. Let's just see if the Lakers are still on. It's over. The Nuggets win 113 to 111. So the Lakers lose, and the Rockies beat the Cubs. And the Cubs, the Cubs. I mean, what a weird place we're at right now. In which, remember, like 2 weeks ago, when everybody was saying the Dodgers might not get in, and the Cubs were looking good. And then the Rockies came out of nowhere. The Dodgers beat them anyway. Now the Cubs are out, and the Brewers are good. This is crazy. Royal Lancaster, all is right in the world. And this is a good night for you, big time. What was the final score? Oh, 2-1. This was a big night for the Rockies and the Nuggets. But I think the Nuggets have won 2 games in a row. Royal Lancaster, I'm glad to have you back, dude. We missed you a little bit last time, but you were at work, and we kind of I put in a good word. Good to have you back, dude. And most people like you, hate to say it, they come around for a little bit when there's a game going on. They never come back. You came back. LeBron James, Brewers are going to win this series. Going to be Dodgers Brewers in the NLCS. Totally. I believe that. I believe that completely. Born Savior, Astros and Dodgers in the World Series. Born Savior. I don't want that. Everybody's saying, oh, let's do a run back. Let's do a run back. No, I'm thinking let's play the Yankees. I think the Yankees winning is the best situation we can get. They can beat the A's. Maybe they can do really good again in the next game. I don't know. I don't want the Astros again. Maybe when they don't have Verlander, but they showed us they can beat us. Why would we want to try that again? Let's go for somebody else. But I will just take the Dodgers in the World Series for sure. But if we're gonna be in this situation, somebody other than the Astros. We want the Yankees. Hosea Henry, have a good one, Shaq. Kobe, have a good one, Shaq. Kobe, MJ, KD, and Larry, better than Braun. That's all, dude. That's a lot of people. Hosea. Okay, so let's just take these one at a time. Shaq was better than Braun. When Shaq was at his best, he was the best. He was the best. MJ, I didn't really see him play. People love him. He's got some pretty good YouTube highlights, but I would take Vince Carter highlights over MJ highlights all day. He's got that one turnaround on the baseline. Remember that one? He had like the one sweet turnaround on the baseline, and then he dunked on that tall white guy. Anyway, I don't know. MJ, his YouTube highlights didn't even hold up as well as Vince Carter. KD, we haven't even seen the best out of him, but Kobe did more. Kobe clutcher in the ending. We got to remember that the Lakers used Kobe in the fourth quarter for like 8 years in a row. Like, we won every game in the fourth quarter because of Kobe for 8 years in a row. It wasn't just the playoff games that we remember when he drained those at the ending. It's like, oh, it's the fourth quarter. There's only 5 minutes left. Let's just give it to Kobe. And he was able to win in the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, unlike anybody else on games that nobody cared about. We got a couple, KD. Larry, are you talking about the white guy? Are you talking about, you're on YouTube right now, Hosea. You were not alive back then. People that weren't alive, people that were around when you weren't alive, they don't really count. Crazy mofo, I wanted Dodgers versus Rockies in the NLCS is the best possible situation the Dodgers can hope for. They got no pitching. They got no batting. They scored 2 runs against Leicester. Ooh, oh, we're super scared. Crazy mofo, one night, Devin, you gonna do the Yankees A's tomorrow? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm doing Lakers and Dodgers. And I shouldn't have done tonight. I've been doing some drinking. I was doing so much drinking, I didn't even drink my beer. And so I was a little drunk tonight, not gonna lie. Roy Lancaster, Stros, Rockies. Man, Roy Lancaster, why you gotta put such a damper on stuff? And you didn't even use the A. And that's just annoying. Robert Vasquez. Oh, what's up, Robert Vasquez? Go Dodgers. Born Savior. All LeBron did was change uniforms, but he looked so good in yellow. And it's supposed, I even looked it up on the internet. Supposedly they're gold. It's supposed to be gold. But if you take a look at their uniforms right now, it's yellow. It's a different color. And I'm saying that LeBron looks good in yellow. Crazy mofo. How about Dodgers versus A's in the World Series, Devin? How crazy will that be? Crazy mofo. That had never even crossed my mind once. The A's only crossed my mind twice in the last like 4 years of my life. Maybe even longer. And that's when I did the Lakers versus so-and-so. Or the Dodgers versus the A's, and like it was an interleague play. It's like, oh wow, this is interleague. This is great. We ended up losing this year, I think. I would love to play the A's. I'm not scared of the A's. Who cares about the A's? That sounds even better than the Yankees. But probably not get as good as sales. That would be a good World Series for the Dodgers. Hosea Henry highlights is different than stats. Championship win. Okay, yes, it is different than stats, but I'm on YouTube in 2018. Look up Vince Carter top 100 dunks. And I think that I like that movie better than like half of all Steven Spielberg's movies. It's one dunk video that's better than like all of Steven Spielberg's movies other than Jaws and Jurassic Park. It's a dunk video. Look it up right now. Vince Carter, top 100 dunks. And whoever made that video deserves a goddamn Academy Award. Jordan didn't do that. That'd be good. Highlights. LeBron James history always repeats itself. I would say that history repeats itself. It's funny that people. Okay, this is a bit of a deep thing that we're going to go into right now, and human nature is very, very similar to each other, to the point where you can say yes, history repeats itself. History repeated itself on the most basic level, which means we went from dinosaurs, prehistoric animals, to modern animals. You know, the earth only sustained life in so many different ways. The triceratops and buffalo were kind of the same thing. It's kind of like we got bison, they got kangaroos. And then, so yes, life does repeat itself, but also just in the history of humans, it does repeat itself, because human nature is also very, very similar, and we found similar situations throughout life. Sports is the one thing that I don't think repeats itself, because it's so human made. It's something that's built into the, I don't know. I didn't explain that one well, but I don't think that sports repeats itself in the same way that human life repeats itself at all. At all. So you use that statement to say sports repeats itself, and I would say that's the one time maybe I disagree with you. That statement is meant for human nature and bigger decisions than just sports. Yes, then history repeats itself. But in sports, it's almost as if we had to invent something to be more random in life. We're like, oh, life isn't good enough. Let's make something that's more random. And then we got sports. So it just, I think by definition can't be put in the same category. My bad, dude. Crazy Muffo, I still respect you. Crazy Muffo, cheers, Devin. Born Savior. If the Yankees lose tomorrow, facepalm. And then I don't understand what the other emoji is. I see that one all the time. I see facepalm. So Born Savior, you're definitely under 25. But I don't understand what that second emoji actually means. It's like an arrow with a circle. I hope the A's win tomorrow. A's versus Dodgers in the World Series. California showdown for the trophy. I've seen Carter's 100 dunks, but he ain't better than any of them. Braun has amazing plays and loses finals. You're telling me that Vince Carter is not the best basketball player you've ever seen? That's like saying Michael Vick is not the best football player you've ever seen. Michael Vick was the best football player, the best quarterback we've ever seen. And Vince Carter, to me, was the best basketball player I've ever seen with my whole entire eyes. Not counting Kobe. Not counting Shaq. Vince Carter. I don't know. Maybe I'm a weird guy. But Michael Vick, he'll never go down as the best ever. But skills-wise, he was. And Vince Carter, you got to see who he dunked on. He dunked on everybody. It's a thing of beauty. Oh my goodness. He disrespected everybody in the league for about 4 years straight, and then the Raptors didn't even get anybody else. They're like, let's just get Vince Carter, and he's gonna sell out the stadium. Vince Carter, to me, was the best, other than Kobe, other than LeBron. I mean, other than Shaq, and then maybe LeBron. Maybe LeBron comes in fourth. Where are we at? 30-year anniversary World Series. Wow. 84, wait, oh, 88. Oh, that is weird, dude. That is super weird. You know what? I think we're favorites to win the World Series now. That is amazing. Born Savior. Who's this guy? Born Savior, number 5. Not a big numerology guy, but that is weird. James, it's true, it's not. Hosea, yeah, but LeBron always chokes. Yeah, LA lost. Laugh my ass off. Jacob A. New guy. Shake my hand. No, I watch Kobe. Hosea Henry. Yeah, how did I know you're on YouTube? You're 14 years old. Not disrespectful, but you know what? People always go, oh, you know who I loved? Kurt Gibson on the Dodgers. And they're like, oh, I love Nick Van Exel. It's like, no, dude, trust me. I would bet money that you never saw Nick. He was dead long before you came around. LeBron James, dude, Nick Foles over Vic. I just puked in my mouth a little bit. Nick Foles over Vic. Vince Carter had amazing hops, but non-injury. Tracy is better. are you saying Tracy McGrady is better than Carter? Then you might as well say, oh, well, I guess for those 3 years, Amari Stoudemire was good. Yeah, for those 3 years, Amari Stoudemire was better than both of them. But he was only there for 3 years. Tracy McGrady, his ankles were smaller than mine. Hosea, excluding Kobe, still got Tracy and Larry above him as well. Dude, Larry Bird, he actually has the worst highlights on YouTube. Like, without question, the worst. He's got no highlights. He has like one. Crazy mofo. Imagine if the Lakers would have drafted T-Mac. Would have been Shaq, Kobe, T-Mac on that Laker team. Well, we tried to, like, we remember when we had, like, when we got Karl Malone, and then we got Gary Payton, and we're like, oh my goodness, this is the best team ever. And then it ended up not being the best team, and we're like, whoa, what the hell happened? I don't know. Sometimes I can see. Sometimes it's too much. You need those role players. Like, without Derek Fisher, we don't win. Without Robert Horry, we don't win. And sometimes I think that those role players can do more for the team than even Gary Payton. If Amari never got injured, he would have been amazing. Hosea Henry, I can agree with that one there. Yeah, he was kind of like the original KD, but never shot threes and only jumped high and went like that. Like Amari Stoudemire should have been shooting threes his whole life. Who knew? 11 people are still watching, only 3 or 4 are commenting. That's okay. And I'm gonna go. Thanks for coming, everybody. This stream was a bit all over the place, and I was drunk. And now I gotta drink this beer because I opened it. And it's warm. You guys got to go to Dan the Lakers fan right now. Dan the Lakers fan. He's live right now going to talk about the Lakers. He's going to cover the things I did not. So have a good one, dude. Have a good one, guys. I mean, it's not just one dude. Night Devin. LeBron James, you're the man. And dude, you got to make videos other than sports games videos. I watched your videos. And I think that you're leaving some meat on the table. I watched your videos, LeBron James. You got to do something other than games, something that shows you off, you know. And then I think that you got something good there. The Lakers Payton team was not as good as projected, same as Kobe Nash team. Oh yeah, totally. It's you need meat and potatoes. You need meat and potatoes for a good meal. And the Lakers were their best when they had the best meat, Shaq and Kobe, and the best potatoes. You know, Pau Gasol, potatoes. Best Laker team: Eddie, Jones, Horry, Shaq, and Kobe. Man, that was a little bit early. I would go for like more like 2002. But yeah, that's a good team. And then, but people say, oh, Magic Johnson was good. We got James Worthy. You know, who knows? Those guys, those highlights don't hold off very good. The Showtime Magic, those highlights don't hold up very well. We'll see. Peace, Devin. See you Thursday. Let's go Dodgers. Crazy mofo. You're the man. Born, yeah. Who's the guy talking about the Lakers? Oh, Dan the Laker fan. Dan the Lakers fan. He's just a guy that talks about the Lakers, and that's all he does. And he has like the most like unassuming channel ever, but he has the most value to say in terms of the Lakers. And it's just a guy, he's from Compton, but he moved someplace else, and he's got a cute girlfriend, it turns out. And he showed it, he was like, oh yeah, this is my girlfriend, we're gonna do some YouTube videos. And we're like, yeah, thumbs up, bring her back. Anyway, he's a really good channel. I'm trying to engage in the chat, but someone keeps distracting me. That's okay. LeBron James, Crazy Mofo, Dan the Lakers fan. Thanks, Crazy Mofo. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.